Hey everybody, oh my goodness. I just can't believe that this is happening. I'm gonna wait for y'all to come on because oh my gosh. The energy is weird. The energy is crooked. The energy is everywhere and I just don't know what to say. I just really don't know what to say. Remember to like, follow, put a thumbs up. If somebody will benefit from this, show up for them. Man, it has been crazy. So, you guys were on my blog on, I think it was Monday. And Monday, I went out with my girlfriend. We had a great time. It was so fun. But you guys, I think we were talking about, my Manish with this thing with the masculine and the feminine. And I was just like, dang, but I have to tell you guys, I got an email literally, and I didn't read it all. I only got a text, and the text was the email to let me know I got an email. And literally, this is from someone that literally ghosted, like literally ghosted. Now, while I'm having this conversation with you guys, I told you the other day I had a beautiful conversation with an ex. That like we talked for about 4 hours. It was very mature. We broke up. He told me what he learned during our breakup. Like literally, and that's why I was in doubt. I was in doubt because it was just beautiful. His attitude, how he. Now, mind you, what is so interesting is that I have moved on. I am going through this energy, and I think we're all facing things from our past. I think this is the year to face these things in our past and to be able to deal with them and clean them out of our lives. Well, the beautiful thing about it is I was able to talk to an ex, and it was a beautiful translation. We both learned things. We both were able to talk. And then I get this email. And the email literally was so long. I didn't even read it. I knew who it was from. I knew it was gonna be like, excuse my French, bull. And so I didn't really want to, torture myself because I think I told you guys a long time ago that I got an email from this very person, and I literally had to have a therapist look at it because it was so horrific. It was so horrific. So, long story short, we haven't talked in months, but I think the synopsis of the email was to break up with me when you haven't talked to me in months and I have moved on. No need, no address, no need to do all that, right? So I was just like, we are literally playing out this energy in real time. And I'm telling you guys, it's very important how you respond. Because not everybody's for you, and not everybody is going to be supportive of anything that, of things that you're doing. And then you have people that are your diary, and then you have people, and I think I told you, I just got, my one of my dear friends, gave me a shout out. And I'm getting messages from exes from one extreme to another. I'm getting them saying that I really love you. Even though I ghosted you, I really love you. That is mental to me. Then I had a good friend of mine that I've known him for 15 years, and he was just, everything he said was just beautiful. He's known me for 15 years. He's known me for 15 years. Who has more clout? The one I've known for a hot minute, or the one I've known for 15 years? Of course, it's going to be the one that I've known for 15 years because he's seen my up and down, my highs and lows. He's done the full circle with me. And I think we talked about this, that when you have a relationship, a partnership, a friendship, if you don't go to full circle with a person, you have no clue who they are. So for you to make a judgment of who they are is like out of pocket because you really don't know. And how can you make a decision on somebody you really don't know because you didn't take the time because you were chasing a dream in your head and you were ghosting? So I went out on Monday and we did some dancing, and like I said, I really needed that because it's been really hard creatively to get things done. But what I really wanted to talk about, and I'm so grateful because you know what? I could come to y'all and tell y'all that it's been a ride. It's been a ride. And as you know, I am really trying to clean house right now because in November, I'm going to Australia and I want to make sure that I clean my emotional house, my home, and everything is clean. And I am just in a state of shock what's going on with the battles of the sexes. Like how like we're making each other feel. And and I'm not saying I'm perfect because I'm annoyed. I'm annoyed too because this is too much. This is too much. And we're here on an energetic level to levy up each other, and we have this disconnect. And I tell you guys, I hear it in the chair. I hear it all the time. I hear it all the time. I just heard it right now. This girl is with a guy that won't be faithful. Like, what is wrong with our society? Why can't we couple and love each other and allow each other to have that space? Allow us to have that space that we can be ourselves in our world, because we do come together as individuals. And why do, when you get into a relationship, you have to lose your individuality, or you have to lose somewhat who you are? Why can't you be all that you came into the relationship with? Why do you have to minimize who you are? You don't need to do that. And I think we're learning this in this minutia, in this change of the system being shifted. Like how money's being moved, it's being shifted. How things are being moved, it's being shifted. And I really believe that it's affecting them. The uncertainty is affecting the masculine energy, and they're taking that energy out on the feminine energy. And unless they pause just for a minute, pause and allow source to calm that vibrational torch within inside of them of fear. And I think I mentioned this on Monday, is like, how can you like come into somebody's life, ghost them, and then come back and say you need to break up with them? Didn't you do that when you ghosted? Isn't that what you did when you made the presentation of a ghost? And what did I say about ghosting? Ghosting is the inability to be honest with yourself. The ghosting has nothing to do with you per se. It has all to do with the person that's doing the ghosting, because they're running game and they have things that you don't know about. You have no clue what's going on in their head. You're only here to be you, to be authentic to you, to be a facilitator in loving people and loving yourself and loving your community and loving people around you and loving your man. But if that man is not being honest with you, if that man is not being truthful to you, you can't control that. And it's just like I said in my my journey, I have made a lot of mistakes, but I also, in those mistakes, have learned a lot about myself. And the thing is I I was kind of like surprised because in the last 2 weeks, I have been reached out by probably like four exes. Two of them I did drunk dial. I did drunk dial two of them. But the other three, I was kind of shocked that they called me, right? And so it's crazy because guess what we're doing? We're revisiting things. We're revisiting our past, because if there's things that have not been tied up, if there's things that have not been, how can I say, healed, what we will do is we're going back there so we can heal it. And I'm so glad that I got the email. I didn't have time to read it, and I don't think I will read it. I may have some of my friends read it and do the test of time for me, because my friends are they want it, they don't mind reading all that mess. I do, right? And so I think what I'm seeing and I'm learning is that I'm revisiting these areas because Source is trying to show me, and he's trying to protect me, and he's trying to love on me, and he's trying to say, hey, I got this, because those people are not for you. And if they're not for you, they will go. And let me tell you, don't stay. I'm going to tell you guys, if you're in an abusive relationship, if you're in a narcissist relationship, you need to leave. You need to run. You need to run until you can't see that person, because it's not a good relationship. Now, if it's a run of a mill of someone just having a tantrum, it's your choice. But I wouldn't give it time. And it just blows me away that in these few days I've gotten all these phone calls. And honestly, what I can say, and I was talking to my daughter about this today, I was actually saying to her that the hardest thing to do as a feminine energy is to really love someone and let them go, because it's not healthy. That is the most brilliant, the most intelligent, the most mature thing that you can ever do, is that if you're in a relationship and it's not working, or a person ghosts you, let them go. Let them go. Be done with it. And I know it's hard. I know it's hard. But in the long run, you will look back at that and you will know that you made the right decision, and there will be exponential growth for your life. Because when a person is removed out of your life, it's divine. People come into your life for a reason, for a season, and a lifetime. And what you're trying to do is figure out where they fit. And if they are only there for a season, then you figure out what you have learned in that situation. I'm at such a place right now that I'm not going to let a masculine energy make me feel bad because they feel bad, because they have and lack the ability to communicate to you in your face. You know what I mean? And so it's just like understanding who you are in your divinity, in your divine essence as a divine feminine. Be proud of yourself. Be proud of who you are. Be proud that you are a divine feminine, because the divine feminine is definitely under attack right now. We are definitely under attack. And it's just like the very person that wrote me the email was trying to go into this dissertation why we were not a match, but try to sexualize me. And so, like, it doesn't make sense. It doesn't even make sense. I was not a female to him. I was a sex object, okay? And when somebody puts you in a place that you can't be yourself and you have to be some kind of sex goddess for them, they're not for you. And one thing I keep saying is that this is what men are doing to women. They're sexualizing them. And I'm not saying all men, because like I said, I have some amazing, amazing guy friends, and they're straight up and they're good people. This is not all men, and don't take this, because there are some good men. I have some good men in my corner, and it just blew me away that I got this email, and I just wanted to share with you guys is that we're going through some tough times, and I am seeing it already in the chair. You know, when a person is under stress, they take it out on the people they love, and try to have a little patience with them. Try to just be centered and really understand that you need to be in flow, and give them a break. Give them a little break, because this is some hard times for us all. And we're going through this massive shift that's truly, truly, truly going to affect all of us. So remember who you are, remember why you're here, and understand consciousness is truly real. And not everybody is for you, and that's okay. And so I want to say good night, and put a thumbs up, and share it. And I will talk to you soon. Bye.